and it was just pouring out of his arse. I have to deal with shit quite on a daily basis. I've got a little baby at home.
Right, yeah.
It is ours, our baby, and obviously that he shits in a nappy all the time. So there's quite a lot of pungent shit smell that like happens throughout the day.
Yeah.
And then we've got like an incontinent cat.
Right.
So all cats become incontinent.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they all just they become like they're really playful and lovely and wonderful. Then they become like old people. You just don't want them anymore. Right. You try to push them out. Like you ask other people to take them on, and then they just do hot, steaming mochaccino diarrheas all the time.
And they don't make it to the litter tray.
Well, he did it with my cat Gobbler, who features in some of my comedy recently. So he actually deserves the shit on the floor in some ways because he's brought me some success with cat stories. So I've got quite a few jokes about that fucking ginger mongrel. But the other day I was sitting down with my wife and we was watching a movie and I could just hear a pouring sound, like someone was pouring coffee onto the wooden floor. And she went, "It's the cat." And I was like, "What's that sound?" And she went, "It's the cat." And he was just like going, and it was just pouring out of his arse onto the wooden floor. But then, because the wooden floor is like planks, it's just seeping in between.
Oh no!
You can't. How are you going to get it out, man?
You can't clean that.
So I've had to clean a lot of cat shit. I've had 3 cats. I've got 1 left.
Yeah.
And the last cat that we had, Cruft. It was kind of possessed and half evil as well. I always imagined it had like a giant evil maggot that lived within it.
Oh yeah.
But it was
feeding on the host.
Yeah, it was like, it was never a habit. It always vibrated, and it would shit everywhere. So in the end, I had to lock it outside, and then, but it would come in all the time. So I put cat litter trays at all different points throughout the fucking house.
Retile the house.
I might as well just filled the house full of cat litter like the Aussies used to do it when they had club nights. When they put hay on the floor because they puke up everywhere.
Right.
If you've ever been to one of those, but there used to be a night in Bagley's in King's Cross called the Church. It was full of people from Aussies, Kiwis, South Africans.
Is that the one that opens it stays open all through Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to that.
So they put sawdust down and not hay. Hay's for the fucking area. And they put sawdust down because they're like, they just do like 10 pints and puke it out.
Yeah.
Then have another 10 pints, and that's a great day out.
Yeah.
For people from the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, and it's where people go after the sort of clubs have shut.
Yeah, basically. They drink all that beer to wash out all the coke they've been doing at the Heaven the night before. So I put all these glitter trays down for the cat, and it would just fill them with diarrhea. But that was okay. That bit was okay. But it would flick that cat litter all around the room like that. And I'd get a text from my wife going, "When you get back, clean downstairs. I'm not doing it."
Yeah.
So I'd come back from a gig, you'd go to Plymouth.
Yeah.
You'd be driving back like 8 hours, trying to stay.
Sunday.
Yeah, going there Sunday. I'd rather clean cat shit, to be honest. I'd rather eat a cat shit than drive to Plymouth. Take my chances with the diseases. But so I'd come back from like 3 in the morning, what time it was, and then I'd go on my knees for like 20-30 minutes cleaning cat shit. Yeah. And it's just like, animals now for me must live outside with the children. They should
get a squirrel.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want a digital pet now, something that just goes and you can turn it off. It's Wi-Fi. You can charge it. Doesn't shit. Just shits out maybe metal coins or bitcoins or something.
Yeah.
Something useful. But
gerbils are actually really good pets because they're desert animals. They don't excrete a lot of the fluid, and their shits are like tiny little things that like.
Is that because you've been posting a lot on Facebook gerbil stuff?
I used to have pet gerbils, and if I ever get to the stage where I'm earning enough from comedy to have a stable living situation,
a stable of horses,
a stable of gerbils,
because gerbils are people do use them for sexual.
I think that's a myth because gerbils are. Gerbils, there's a myth, an urban legend that Richard Gere put a gerbil up his arse, but the thing is, gerbils have got incredibly sharp teeth and claws. And their Latin name is Meriones unguiculatus, which means tooth and nail, because they'll fight tooth and nail, incredibly vicious when they fight. They'll fight to the death amongst themselves, and if they're in a constrained area like that, they're going to fight to get out. And a gerbil could easily just absolutely massacre its way through your intestine into your stomach cavity.
So what you're saying is, in so many words, is that Richard Gere's arse was like the inside of the gladiatorial arena for gerbils.
It was basically like somebody just gone up to like a pound of liver and shot it with a shotgun. Like if he'd have put a gerbil up his arse. The other thing is, like, I mean, they obviously need oxygen and stuff, so it's going to die pretty quickly. And sure,
I thought people just put tubes up their bum and then let rodents crawl in and out like a kind of like Channel Tunnel thing.
So like
a beer run to France.
So they sort of tickle the.
Yeah, they go in and then they just have a little go, and then they come out again.
Right.
But they like kept him in there for weeks on end, like in captivity. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I didn't really.
Maybe I'm wrong. I just put basic things up my arse like fingers, jars of salmon paste.
Yeah.
The shit that everyone else does.
Yeah.
Other people's thumbs. I have had to deal a lot with and actually rat shit as well, because the cats would bring rats in the house.
Right.
They'd then break one leg and then the rat's trapped in the house.
Yeah.
Then the rats would like go up your curtains and shit on your curtains.
No,
and the shit sticks to their curtains.
No.
They do so many bits, and they're nice rats. They're very intelligent as well.
Yeah.
It's a shame that you have to club them to death or shoot them with an air rifle, but
cats
when they're shitting all around the house, it's just
Yeah.